to rise above the vines and run for cover, but even as they turn towards the woods, a figure casts its long, dark shadow towards them, arms outstretched as if to block their way and herd them back to their task. They stop, and she hears Christian curse. Putain! They are caught, but the man does not move. A long gown hangs from his arms, stirring in the night breeze, a harbinger of the vent d'automne to come. White gloves catch the light. A strange triangular hat shadows his face, and still he does not move. "Who is it?" Annie whispers, an odd foreboding descending on her, like the darkness of the night as a cloud momentarily masks the moon. The light from Christian's lamp pierces it, startling and bright, and finds a face, sunken and wrinkled, and stretched back across an impossibly prominent skull. Black holes where once there were eyes. Skin, teeth, hair, the deep red colour of grape juice, matching the crimson of the gown. The mouth hangs open, as if frozen in some dying scream. But it is Annie's scream that fills the night, full of the fear of mortality that comes from a first encounter with death. Chapter 1. 1. Petty must have been one of the most unpopular men in France, Monsieur Macleod. The préfet waved his hand airily, as if all of France lay before him. Imagine, an American who told Frenchmen if their wine was any good. Enzo couldn't resist a tiny smile. I'm sure those chateaux in Bordeaux, whose wines sell for $100 a bottle or more, were very happy with the ratings Monsieur Petty gave them. Yes, but that didn't mean they liked him. Feared him, more like. After all, one bad rating could spell ruin, and there's been more than one winemaker destroyed by Petty's disapproval. Distaste curled the préfet's lip. The Cathedral of Sainte-Cécile, the largest brick building in the world, loomed above them, its basilica dominating the skyline of the city of Albi, a feat of medieval engineering yet to be surpassed by 21st century architects. The préfet strolled across the cobbled cathedral square as if he owned it, which he very nearly did. On the far side, there were already queues at the gate of the Toulouse-Lautrec Museum. Of course, one critic passes, another fills his shoes. Robert Parker is king now, and the journalists of the Wine Spectator. More Americans. The préfet's distaste was wrinkling his nose now. But none of them has ever come to Gaillac to taste our local wines. Parker was rumoured to have once rated a Chateau Lastour. I don't know if that is true or not, but Petty was the only one to come to do a comprehensive tasting. He sighed, and turned a look of curiosity towards Enzo, as if it was only just occurring to him to wonder why he was even discussing the matter with this strange pony-tailed Scotsman. But then we'll never know what he thought, since his tasting notes were never found, although I'm sure you know all this already. Enzo nodded. He knew every detail of Petty's disappearance and murder, not only from what he had read in Raffin's book, but from the briefing Raffin himself had given him. Originally, there were only to have been 6 unsolved murders in the book. The Petty case had been a last-minute inclusion, a stop press. So I'm not exactly sure how it is I can help you. My opposite number in the lot spoke very highly of you. We were at ENA together, you know. Yes, I know, Monsieur le Préfet. I was hoping you might be able to put me in touch with someone at Gaillac. Someone who could help me go undercover. Grape picking, perhaps. So you think you're going to solve Petty's murder as well as Gaillard's, do you? Another bet? It had been widely reported that Enzo had cracked the Gaillard case as the result of a 3-way bet with his local préfet and the police chief in his hometown of Cahors. Albi was 2 hours south of Cahors, high up above the river Tarn, fast-flowing water coruscating in the slanting September sunlight. Enzo glanced along the tree-lined riverbank, brick-built houses with shallow red Roman-tiled roofs rising above turning leaves. Not this time, Monsieur le Préfet. I'm trying to raise funds for the new forensics department at my university in Toulouse. We attracted a lot of publicity with the Gaillard case, so I'm working my way through the other unsolved cases in Raffin's book.